Bibby for three, and he hits it. And a new America West Arena record for Michael Bibby. We're expecting an outstanding contest here tonight. The speed, the quickness. Desert Vista has scored for the second time. It's swung on and ripped down the right field line. It's gone. And the ball game is over. Video Productions presents the 2001 Arizona Coaches Association's Casa Grande All-Star Games. All the exciting play-by-play action is coming up next on Arizona's leader in amateur sports coverage.
Assistant coach, Richard Fox, Williams High School. Assistant coach, Chris Dorman, Sloan High School. Coaches for the South. Head coach, Jeff Brothers, Beam High. Assistant coach, Corinne Rodriguez, Duncan High School. Assistant coach, Ron Trejo, Valley Union High. Class rep, Sam Classwell. Assistant coach, Bob Coleman, Apple High School. Assistant coach, Jamie Agar, Clifton.
You okay? That's good. That's one more thing I don't have to take care of.
From the designated visiting team to the South, wearing red. Number 1 from Clifton High School, Ernie Martinez. Number 2 from St. David High School, Tyrone Fry. Number 4 from St. David High, Houston Reynolds. Number 5 from Peyton High School, Matt Waddell. Number 11 from Clifton High, Luis Montoya. Number 12 from Pima High School, Darrell Johns. Number 20 from Honolulu, Thomas Miguel. Number 21 from Fort Thomas, Brandon Sanders. Number 22 from St. David, Brent Trejo. Number 24 from Pima, Terry Healy. Number 32 from Pima High, Don Thompson. Number 40 from Clifton, the freshman field again, Cornell McElroy. Number 42 from Clifton, Joshua Aguilar. Number 50 from Duncan, Michael McCluskey. Number 55 from Pima, Josh Price. Number 62 from Apple, Nelson Lewis. Number 64 from Honolulu, Reese Musicata. Number 70 from Apple, Jorge Valenzuela. Number 72 from Fort Thomas, Juan Antonio. Number 73 from Valley Union, Michael Burris. Number 75 from Valley Union, Aaron Cardona. Number 78 from Gila Bend, David Frank. Number 80 from St. David, Corey Morgate. And number 88 from Valley Union, Francisco Morgan. Now from the designated home team, the North All-Stars. From form, number 1, Carlos Leyva. Number 2 for form, Eli Smith. From form, number 3, Jabari Smith. From Kansas City, number 4, Jerry Miller. From Salone, number 5, Matt Long. From Joseph City, number 10, Aaron Westover. From Williams, number 11, Juan Colorado. Also from Williams, number 21, Chase Pearson. Number 24 for Williams, Mel Echo. From Joseph City, number 30, Nolan Martineau. From Albion, number 32, Chris Seaman. From Orem, number 42, Dan Cools. From Philadelphia, number 51, Richard Greeley. From Orem, number 55 is John Jennings. Number 65 from Albion, number 65, Sabo Titty. Also from Albion, number 75, Richard Carlson. From Salone, number 80, Richard Gray. Number 82 from Fredonia, J.D. Forlicker. From Albion, number 88, Clint Ellsworth. At the North, 182A All-Stars.
And a pleasant good evening to you, everybody, from Al Van Hazen Stadium on the campus of Casa Grande Union High School. We bid you welcome once again to APN Sports and our coverage of the 2001 Casa Grande All-Star Games, brought to you by the Arizona Coaches Association and the local Marriott here in Casa Grande. The two teams ready for the coin toss to see who will be kicking off to who. My name is Jeff Lowry. Glad to have you with us here on a very warm night for football. And we're just moments away from the opening kickoff. The North and the South will have it in just a moment. So the South will be kicking off to start off this 2001 1A2A All-Star football game. And doing the honors is Nelson Lewis out of Ajo, a 6-foot, 205-pounder. He'll also be starting on that offensive front line. And the 2001 Classic is underway, and this ball has been kicked out of bounds. The South led by head coach Jeff Carruthers. The North led by Eldon Larson, who I believe his son, Brandon Larson, won the Most Valuable Player Award last year when the North defeated the South right here at Casa Grande High School 24-6. In fact, the North leads the all-time series ever since they've went to the 1A game, 4-1, and have outscored the South 175-70. So it's been a North-dominated all-star at this level. And the first play from scrimmage is a near, if not a first down run. And a very impressive run by Jabari Smith, who's also an outstanding basketball player. He will start in the backfield along with Carlos Leyva and Juan Alvarado, and behind and in front of them, an outstanding quarterback out of Orem, Bob Miller's team, Eli Smith. He'll hand off to Smith, and Smith gets to the outside. He's got running room. Inside, South Territory breaks a tackle, finally brought down after a big-time game. Thomas Miguel had to come up from behind to get him. And Jabari Smith, a 5'10", 180-pounder, one of the top athletes in the 2A conference, in the 1 or 2A conference, I should say, comes up with a big run. He gets it inside the south red zone all the way down to the 12-yard line. So it's first down and 10 from the south 12-yard line. The quarterback, Eli Smith. Quick handoff, Jabari Smith, and he's into the end zone, and with lightning-like swiftness, the North All-Stars draw first blood in this contest. 12-yard run by Smith makes it 6-0. And now they'll go for the extra point. So here in the first quarter, the North marched 65 yards downfield on 3 plays. Picking up a first down on the first 2, and then actually on all 3. And then, of course, that last one was a 12-yard run by Jabari Smith to get the point. And now the extra point attempt looks like it's been botched because the pass is going to be intercepted by Hiram Fry. 6-0 is our score with the North on top. And it only took them 3 minutes to score that first touchdown of the contest. So now we'll see what the South has to offer on offense. And Dan Cools will be kicking off, and he's out of form. Looks like a wobbler that will be fielded around the 23. And the South All-Star, a very quick player in Thomas Miguel, is going to be brought down around the 30. And a nice tackle there by Jerry Miller out of Joseph City. Played for Eldon Larson, who is the head coach. And the South All-Stars will come out with Matt Waddell out of Hayden as the quarterback, Miguel Trejo, and also Aguilar. The 3 running backs, Aguilar is lined up as a wing back. He's in motion. And the first play goes to the near side. And a tremendous defensive play dropping Trejo was Tel Eckel, a 5'9", 170-pounder out of Williams. And there's 3 players represented by Williams and their head coach, Rick Shipley, Juan Alvarado, Chase Pearson, and Tel Eckel. So a pickup of maybe a couple on the play, and it's second down. Second play from scrimmage for the North. We're just underway. Casa Grande Union High School in the 2001 1A, 2A All-Star game. They run it up the gut this time, and they fake the cameraman out. And Jerry Miller gets about 4 on the play. We'll call it a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and 4 situation here for the 2A North squad. Well, we talked about Eldon Larson, the head coach of the North All-Stars, Rick Shipley from Williams, Richard Cox also from Williams, and Chris Dorman will all be assisting Eldon Larson in this contest. We'll give you the South coaches here in a moment. One man goes in motion for the South All-Stars, and looking to run with it is their quarterback, and that's Matt Waddell. Gets to the outside, first down, yardage and more. Run out of bounds at the 45. But a great run there by the quarterback, Matt Waddell, and it's good enough for a South All-Star first down. Aaron Westover, I believe, was up there that made the tackle. Westover, outstanding player from Joseph City. First down and 10 from their own 45-yard line. A quick handoff and maybe a little confusion in the backfield as Brent Trejo is tripped up at the line of scrimmage. He dives for about a yard gain. And it'll bring up second down and 9. Jeff Carruthers, assisted by Ben Rodriguez, Ron Aguayo, Bob Corbin, Jamie Aguilar, and Don Klostrich out of San Pasqual. Another running play, and this time first down yardage for the South All-Stars straight up the middle. And it was Houston Reynolds, a superstar out of St. David. He played for John Bryant. And now they're going to say he was down at the 46-yard line inside North Territory, and it's 3rd down and short. Call it 3rd and 1. Again, the quarterback, Matt Waddell, splits in the backfield with one man in motion. That's Aguilar, and he'll keep it himself, and he's got first down yardage across the 45 and down to the 40. And apparently he dropped the ball, but they're going to say he was down. The tackle was made by Aaron Westover with 5:23 left to go here in the first quarter. A tight formation here. with one man in motion again, this time going to the far side, and they'll run a little counter here, and nothing doing, and the North defense was simply all over that play. Well, let's see who was in on that tackle. It looks like Cepho Tenney and also Nolan Martineau. A couple of the outstanding defenders on this North All-Star team. Second down, and we'll call it 11. And in and out of the grasp of Leyva is the quarterback, Matt Waddell, and he gets it all the way up to the 39 and brought down by John Jang, a 5'11", 180-pounder. There's a yellow hanky on the field. Official's going to talk it over just a little bit. Our game dedicatee at halftime, you'll want to stay with us for that. Fort Thomas, Jerry Hancock, a longtime AIA official, member, I should say, and he's the big dog down there in Fort Thomas. So the penalty goes against the offense, the South, and now they're going to go with a reverse play, and this could be trouble. Can they get the block? No. And a tremendous defensive play there. Turned in by Clint Ellsworth out of Mogollon. What a tremendous defensive play as he brings Aguilar down. And now you're talking about third and a multitude. Third and about 35. Splits in the backfield. Waddell to pass, and he's going over the middle, overthrowing everybody. And it's going to be incomplete. Back on the coverage was Chris Seaman. Outstanding player. Played for Ron Tenney at Mogollon. And on fourth down, the punting unit is out. It's a line drive kick right down the middle, bouncing over everybody's head. And that's going to turn out to be an outstanding punt because it gets it down to the 22-yard line. So that is where the North will take over. They lead it 6-0 here on Arizona's leader in amateur sports coverage. This is APN Sports, and my name is Jeff Lowry. First down and 10 for the North, led by Eli Smith. And they fumbled the ball, but I believe they'll hold the phone. It is going to be the South's football. Heads up play by Brent Trejo out of St. David. Comes up with a big defensive play and recovering the fumble. And so the South will take over on downs, and they're going to have it just inside the North red zone at the 19-yard line. I formation behind Matt Waddell. Outstanding quarterback out of Hayden. He'll give it a handoff straight up the middle. And that was Brent Trejo out of St. David, and he was the one that recovered the fumble, and he'll pick up close to 7 yards on that run straight up the gut. Calling a gain of 6, second down and 4. They need to get to about the 9.5-yard line. And the more I look at it, it looks more like second down and 5. Second down, we'll call it a gain of 5. Second and 5 here for the South All-Stars. Trying to equalize this game as they trail 6-0. Handoff up the middle, and Trejo's got it. First down yardage. Tell you, they do a good job blocking up front. Let's take a look at that offensive front line. Nelson Lewis, fine player out of Ajo. Josh Bryce out of Pima. Michael Burris is also in there. He's 240-pounder out of Valley Union. David Franks out of Gila Bend, number 78. And here's another one. Trejo battling down to the 3 as he is brought down by John Jang. And also number 50, Michael McClushy. He's out of Duncan, 275 pounds. Once again, John Jang on the tackle for the North All-Stars. And now you got third and goal to go situation from the 2.5-yard line. Matt Waddell. I formation behind him. Thompson goes in motion to the far side. Handoff up the middle. Trejo, I think, has been stopped again. He has. And for the third time, John Jang was in there. Richard Carlson, a 6'3", 230-pounder, was also in on the tackle for the North. And we got a fourth down coming up in a moment. Well, we're in the second quarter already. That was a very quick-moving first quarter. We saw one penalty, a lot of running plays. Fourth down and goal to go for Matt Waddell and the South All-Stars, trying to tie this game up at 6 apiece. A quarterback keeper, did he get in? And I believe he did. And we're tied at 6 apiece. So a 2-yard run by Waddell. Here in the early stages, the extra point attempt, no good. It was blocked. Early stages of the second quarter. And now hold the phone. We've got apparently a flag is down on the field. No penalty on the play. And at the, well, I was going to say, after 10 seconds into this quarter, we got a 6-6 tie from Casa Grande Union High School. So the South All-Stars now kicking off. And the North will take over on downs. And they're, of course, led by Eli Smith. Up front, Jerry Miller, Dan Coles. Or rather, Dan Cools, Tenney, Carlson, and John Jang. Run it to the right side. And a pickup of maybe a couple on the play. Houston Reynolds, outstanding player out of St. David. He was in on the tackle. He wears number 4. Second down, and we'll call it second down and 4. Handoff, right side, first down yardage. Nice run there, and tremendous hole opened up for Chris Seaman. Chris, a 5'10", 190-pounder out of Mogollon, and he's an outstanding player, but he got some big-time blocks on that right side. You look at the two outstanding players there. David Frakes, number 78, and a quarterback sack. The first one of the game, and it's Houston Reynolds. Tremendous defensive play, setting back the North All-Stars to a second and about 21. Folks, just a reminder that APN Sports can produce a photograph of any play here in today's game as Jabari Smith breaks loose. And he gets back a few of those yards. They still need about 13 or so before they can get the first down. So you can give us a call or just send in your order form. And we'll give you that information here in a moment. Back to pass. Eli Smith going up top. He's got a man, and that is a North first down. Juan Alvarado. That was a big play. They had a third and a multitude facing them, and I'll tell you what, they took one look at the abyss and conquered it with a beautiful touch pass there, and first down yardage for the North All-Stars, and they come out running with a quarterback keeper, Eli Smith, 6'2", 185. You can send in your request if you'd like a photograph. Hey, that quarterback sack would have been a nice one. We'll freeze frame it. We'll have it enlarged to a 4x6, a 3x5, or an 8x10, whatever you want. And we'll ship it right out to you. Nice run here, getting to the outside. Another North first down. And I'll tell you what, Chris is doing a good job here tonight. He's running all over the country, and he picks up a first down. And on top of things, the South compound problems by committing a face mask. So a first down from the 20-yard line, just inside the South red zone. North looking to score again. Deep pitch to Jabari. He's got Lee blocking on the outside. Turns the corner, and bye-bye, baby. He's into the end zone. Jabari Smith, his second touchdown of the evening. His second of, he had a 12-yarder back in the first, and here in the second, a 20-yard run. And now they'll go for 2, and the South is going to convert. Or check that, the North is going to convert on a 2-point play. And the score with 7:30 left to go here in a very quick moving first half. It's the North All-Stars 14 and the South 6. North All-Stars to kick off. And bringing it up across the 30 is Don Thompson out of Pima, a 155-pounder, who plays for the head coach of the South All-Stars, Jeff Crothers. Well, our thanks to the Arizona Coaches Association and Mr. Jim Lambert. Appreciate allowing us to be a part of these games again this year. Our thanks to the local Marriott Inn, who is the proud sponsor of all the football games this year. And a proud defensive play there by Matt Long. He's out of Salome. And he comes up with a big-time defensive play there. A gain of maybe a half a yard, 2nd down and 9 for the South All-Stars in the red uniform. Split backs in the backfield. And the handoff, an inside handoff it goes. And this time it's Brent Trejo, a 6'1", 180-pounder who has already been a key component to the South's success. Recovered a fumble earlier and has done a good job in running the ball so far. And now you're looking at a 3rd down situation. He picked up about 4, maybe 5 on the play. We'll call it a gain of 4. 3rd down and 6. They fake the inside handoff. Waddell runs to the outside. He's going to keep it. He's going to be run out of bounds around the 37, 38-yard line. And so far, the big defensive player for the North has been John Jang. That is his 5th tackle of the ball game. And now we're going to get a hold against the South, and that's going to push them back. We'll redo 3rd down. And now you're looking at a 3rd and about 16. And Matt Waddell will elect to go into the shotgun here. First time we've seen that under a heavy rush. He'll dump it off to Trejo, who tries to get to the outside, and then he is just, he was murdered over here on the near sideline. Aaron Westover out of Joseph City. And a good close-up look at him. Gets a glad hand from Clint Ellsworth. And now it's 4th down, and looks like Francisco Boorquez out of Valley Union will be doing the honors, punting honors, as he stands back at the South 13-yard line. Low snap again, and he's able to get it off. It's a line drive wobbler that will go out of bounds around the 44, and that is where the North will take over. Eli Smith, Carlos Leyva, Jabari Smith, J.D. Horlocker, Chase Pearson, and Juan Alvarado. Those are the players that got the start. Chris Seaman is in there now, and here's a quarterback sack. Down he goes, and the first in there is 2nd of the ball game in Houston Reynolds. Outstanding defensive play there by the South. And we are coming up to the 4-minute mark here, left to play in the first half. It has been a very quick moving first half. No question about it, with split backs in the backfield. Here's the pitch. Here's Smith. There's a flag on the play. Dances to the outside. He's got more than enough for the first down, but I bet they'll bring it back as he's got it inside the 35 and all the way down to the 32-yard line inside South territory. But there's a flag on the play. .328 left to play here in the first half. Tonight's game kicks off a 54-year tradition of all-star football in the state of Arizona. Here's Jabari Smith. Tremendous speed, great quickness, and he gets to the outside. Not before brought down by Nelson Lewis. Amongst a couple of other tacklers who may have been in there was Thomas Miguel.
3rd and 14.
And now you're looking at a 3rd down and 14 for the North All-Stars. That holding penalty really hurt him. Quarterback keeper, and he is close to the first down as he gets it across the 50. dragged down by Bo Arquez, and it was Tel Eckel who got the run that time. And let's see how close they are to a first down. Inches. Just inches away from a first down. So they'll go for it, and they are going to get it. And it's Eckel again. Eckel out of Williams, and he has the first down easily. He only needed about, maybe 3 or 4 inches on that play, and he got about 5. So the North All-Stars with a 1:44 left to go here in the first half. A minute 44 in which to try to do something. And they got a triple backfield. Got an old wishbone formation. And this one's going to Seaman. Seaman out of Mogollon, played for Ron Tenney. And with 1:21 left to go, the North calls a timeout. They'll talk things over. You're watching the 2001 1A2A All-Star Football game from Casa Grande High School, brought to you by the local Marriott Inn and the Arizona Coaches Association. And today's game is brought to you by, the pictures are brought to you by APN Video Productions. Again, folks, if you'd like a picture of any of these plays out here, we can have one blown up for you. Just give us a call at 602-242-1397. APN Sports also specializes in athlete highlight tapes for college recruiting. Here's a great pass downfield, caught inside the 10 and out of bounds inside the 5. What a tremendous play by Juan Alvarado on a beautiful pass play. And the North All-Stars have plenty of time now. They're knocking on the door to score yet again. They already lead at 14-6. They'll give it to Smith. He dances at the 5. He dances around a little too much that time because it was Fry who came in and makes the tackle. That was an outstanding defensive play. That's one of the few times that Jabari Smith has been held in this contest. 2nd and goal to go from just inside the 6-yard line. Eckel, handoff to Chris Seaman, and they're going to have to call a timeout. Chris got all the way down to about the 1-yard line. The North will call a timeout. That's a smart play. Under a minute left to go here, 19 seconds, and a 14-6 lead. And I'm sure they'll keep the ball on the ground again on this play. Eckel, handoff. Chris was hit hard at the line of scrimmage. He bounced off and goes into the end zone. I'll tell you, you couldn't hit him any harder than that. Looked like maybe Don Thompson was the one that hit him. Nonetheless, a 1-yard run for Chris, and, well, just like that, it is a 20-6 lead for the North, and they'll go for 2. Here's the pitch. Jabari Smith dancing around at the 1 and into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion. Jabari Smith now with 14 points in this game. A 22-6 lead with just a few seconds left to play here in the first. Now, when I said the first, I meant first half. This may be the last play of the first half. That one's going to go out of bounds on that far sideline. And so the South All-Stars will take over at the 35-yard line. Not a lot of time which to do anything here. So the North All-Stars, they have, here's a flea flicker. Pass downfield and almost a circus catch. Boy, a nice try there by number 80, Corey Holgate, out of St. David. So the North All-Stars leading this one 22-6, and they just continue to be impressive in this 1A All-Star game. And over the last 6 games since they started this back in 1995, the 1A game, they have outscored the Southerners 197-76. That's the end of the first half. And again, our score, the North All-Stars in the blue uniforms 22, the South 6. Stay with us. At halftime, Jerry Hancock will be honored as this year's game dedicatee of the 1A2A All-Star Game. Stay with us, everybody.
Highlights of his coaching career was winning the state basketball championship in 1980. He served as principal at Fort Collins for 3 years and then was named superintendent in 1984. He has been athletic director and superintendent for the past 17 years. Great supporter of interscholastic athletic activities. He has been president of the 1A South region and served on the legislative council of the Arizona Interscholastic Association for 13 years and has served on the AIA executive board for the past 6 years. Jerry is currently completing his second term as president of the Arizona Interscholastic Association and enjoys serving me the Arizona in this position. Thank you, Mr. Hancock. Congratulations. Also, your officials tonight is assigned by the AIA.
Jeff Lowry back here at the ballpark, and saw some of that action over on the other field. The 1A through 3A girls softball game going on over there, and a lot of energy and a good crowd over there, and that's always one of the more popular games in these All-Star tournament. Well, the North will be kicking off to start the second half, and again doing the honors is Dan Cools, and that short line drive kick doesn't give the South team much of a chance to return the ball. Aaron Westover on the tackle, a tremendous player. And so the South will come out, and they'll have the ball first, trailing 22-6 with one man in motion. The quarterback is Matt Waddell. He dropped the ball on the snap and on the exchange between him and the center, and actually landed on the ball and gained about a yard or two. One of the other players, I think I failed to mention Jerry. Did I mention Jerry Miller? He's one of the offensive linemen, plays defense at 6'2", 170. That's very impressive. Second down, we'll call it 2nd and 9. Waddell, that was a quick handoff straight up the middle. And the run there by Houston Reynolds out of St. David. Third down. Big play here for the South, and they're going to pick up maybe 2, possibly 3 on that play as they run Brent Trejo up the middle. Richard Carlson on the tackle. And now looking at a 4th and about a yard, maybe a hair over a yard. And really, this is the biggest play of the ball game, especially for the South. They need to convert here. Run it up the middle, and they got the first down, no problem. However, a penalty flag is down, and Houston Reynolds gets the first down, but hold the phone. And the penalty is going to go against the South here. And instead of getting the first down, they are forced to punt. This game was tied at 6-6 shortly after the start of the second quarter. Line drive kick on the play, and here's Chris Seaman getting it up across the 50-yard line and inside South territory, and a nice run. Luckily for the South, he did not break that one, and he's got the speed to do so. David Franks, 78, in on the tackle. And a penalty against the North. A clipping penalty will move the ball back to the 42-yard line. So a tough break there for the North All-Stars. And they will take over with Eli Smith at quarterback, 3 men in the backfield. And here's Carlos Leyva. He got it straight up the middle on a delayed inside handoff. And he'll get it up to midfield, just inside North territory. We'll say down at the 49-yard line. Gain of 7, 2nd down and 3 for the men in blue. They'll keep it on the ground. Jabari Smith to the outside, broke one tackle, has first down yardage and more, dances around, and I'll tell you what, he is so elusive and one of the most difficult Running backs are players in all of Arizona football to tackle in the open field. No question about that. So first down and 10. 3 men in the backfield. And here's Jabari dancing around, tries to get to the outside, spins around, spins again. Finally brought down by Houston Reynolds, but I believe he's got another first down. Young man has been impressive. Getting good blocking up front. And he is also wreaking havoc on his own. And again, that elusiveness has, I'll tell you what, it has been an undaunting task for this South defense to try to keep up with this young man. And now we got illegal motion against the defense. Okay. I think he meant something else. So that's going to set up a first down. There's a quarterback sack again. Can he bring him down? Yes, sir. Houston Reynolds with his third quarterback sack of the ball game. You can put a star next to his name, as he has been one of the right standouts, and that is a loss of a good 12, maybe 13 yards on the play. It'll set up a second down. We'll call it a 2nd and 22.
2nd and 23.
Or 23. All right, thank you. 2nd and 23. Not a lot of energy from this crowd. Small crowd here at Casa Grande. Eli looking, fake the throw, and then is going to go down, and that's another quarterback sack. And this one will be Ellsworth and Chase Pearson out of Williams. Ellsworth out of Mogollon. And back-to-back quarterback sacks have really put the North in a situation where they're going to have to go to the passing game. That ball was nearly intercepted as Smith unloaded. He was going to go down on another quarterback sack, and Ernie Martinez got in there quickly. And give some credit to this South team. They are getting a lot of pressure, not only on the quarterback, but also on the punter. Nothing that Cepho Tenney could do. And so the South will take over at their own 43-yard line. They'll have good field position here. And they hand off, inside handoff to Houston Reynolds. He'll pick up maybe a couple on the play. Mark him down to 47, so it's a gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. APN Video Productions specializes in athlete highlight videos for college recruiting. If you are still undecided and you have footage of your student athlete, give us a call at 602-242-1397 or check the phone number on the tape. Give us a call. We'll give you an affordable price. Videotaping technology, I don't see how you can get a scholarship dollars without it. To be in many places at one time and to show people the talents of these student athletes all over the country. So give us a call if you're interested for an affordable athletic highlight tape. (22-6) is the score with the North All-Stars on top, but a first down run there by the South. And they are starting to pick up a little momentum here in the third period. A tight I formation behind Waddell, and the run again, and they have primarily run the ball up the middle, and they've done it with some success here tonight, even though they have been held to 6 points. That time a gain of 5, maybe 5.5. 2nd down and 5 coming up. Or a long 4. It's right in the middle there, and here's the handoff, and first down yardage for Brent Trejo. Some good blocking up front with Franks and Burris, Lewis and Bryce, Michael McClushy. First down from the 28-yard line inside North Territory. A huge possession here. Trejo, and he is just barreling his way down. Plowing the field ahead of him was 42, Joshua Aguilar, doing a fine job. And 2:35 and counting. 22-6, but the South knocking on the door for maybe a score here that would put them right back into this ball game. Waddell looks over the defense. Two men behind him in the I formation. Receivers tight in close to the formation. And the handoff, and again, right up the gut. And John Jang, the leading tackler in the contest, comes up with a tackle here. And another South first down. This has been a great drive for them. Trejo again. And this time that North defense rising to the occasion. Hogtied and brought down by, looked like number 65, Sefo Tenney. And, of course, Jang was also in there. Second down, we'll call it 2nd and 9. Two men in motion, a little confusion between Francisco Boorkis and Corey Holgate. They'll run it to the outside. Quarterback will keep it himself. He's going to be brought down. And it was Jang one more time, and that might be close to a quarterback sack. Actually, his forward momentum gave him an extra yard, so it is a 3rd and a long 7 here. And a big play for the South. One of the biggest plays of the contest. They send two wideouts to the far side. Inside handoff, Trejo. And he is going to be close to a first down. Plowing the field ahead of him was George Valenzuela. And he's going to be about a couple of yards shy as we have ended 3 periods of play. We head to the 4th, 22-6 North. Back at Casa Grande High School, the South going for it on 4th down and 2, and I don't know. I don't know if Trejo made it. It's going to be close. It's going to be very close. I would say that the defense stopped them. So they'll bring out the chains. And they did not make it. So the South All-Stars march the length of the field. They eat up better than 8.5 minutes of time of possession. And they are stopped deep inside the north half of the field, deep inside North Territory, inside their own 10-yard line, and that's where Jabari Smith and company will take over, and look at him go, dancing his way around to first down yardage. Tremendous play as he gets it across the 20 and dragged down at the 24-yard line. First down yardage for Jabari Smith and the North All-Stars as they continue to be impressive both offensively and defensively. And Smith is over 100 yards easily in this contest. He gets to the outside again, still on his feet across the 30 and down to the 32-yard line, a pickup of 8. And Reynolds comes up with a tackle. That'll bring up a second down and short yardage situation for the North. And you know the one thing that Eldon Larson wants to see out of his team is just the continued success of the ground attack, eat up that clock some more. He'd like to see a 5 or a 6 minute drive right here. And don't fumble the ball deep inside your own half of the field. I think the South recovered that ball, and they did. The South got it. I think it was Michael Burris out of Valley Union who may have recovered the fumble. There's a good look at Michael. So is this redemption time for the South All-Stars? Well, we'll wait and see. Waddell, play action, in trouble, wants to throw, dumps it off, out of bounds and incomplete. There is a flag on the play, and this may be roughing the passer. But let's see what the indication is. If not, it's a quarterback sack. And now they're going to say intentional grounding. And the reason they called that, we got a near full moon looking down on Al Van Hazel Stadium. As Clint Ellsworth will be credited with the quarterback sack. That's another one this game. That's got to be about the 6th or 7th of the ball game. But nobody was in the vicinity. Now Waddell gets it to the outside, and it's caught. And very close to first down yardage. Fine catch there by Don Thompson. Tell Eckel with the tackle. And the North All-Stars defensively will be looking at a third down situation. We'll call it 3rd and 1 with 9 minutes and 43 seconds left to go. You're watching Arizona's leader in amateur sports coverage. This is APN Sports. The North called a timeout. Talk things over. Big defensive play here. Can they make the stand? Can they make a stand here? They've been doing it virtually this entire contest from a defensive standpoint. Confusion in the backfield. No, it was a quick handoff. And a first down straight ahead for Houston Reynolds. Houston Reynolds. And that gets the ball inside the red zone. Right around the 18-yard line. South All-Stars led by Matt Waddell out of Hayden. They run it up the middle again. Both teams like to go up the middle. No question about it in this contest. This is just simple smash mouth base football here as we look at some softball action over on the other side of the field. You get a pretty decent look from this camera angle. And the throw to first. Looked like she beat it out. A little bang bang play over there. That's what we've had every time here. And the North All-Stars are going to prevail. Boy, I'll tell you what, they have been impressive on defense. Nolan Martineau coming off the field. And so they will take over on downs here, right around their own 20-yard line. And they will run it. Here's Chris Seaman out of Mogollon, 190-pounder. Got some outstanding North players. Jerry Miller, a 6'2", 170-pounder out of Joseph City. Matt Long out of Siloam. Aaron Westover, he's had a good game here. Tell Eckel, done a fine job in this contest. And Chris is going to go down. I'll tell you, Houston Reynolds has got to be a consideration for, and obviously, I was going to say for MVP, obviously a North player is going to win the Most Valuable Player award, but they ought to give one to both sides. And really, I think because of the defensive presence, the 3 sacks, the multitude of tackles, Houston Reynolds has got to be a consideration. The ball came loose on that last play. And it looks like the North will retain possession. Maurice Asiqueta out of Tohono O'odham had a fine season. Twinell McEnroy, another outstanding standout for the South All-Stars. A couple of players that we didn't really mention. Dropped on the kick on the punt return. And Thomas Miguel, I mean, he was mowed over by Clint Ellsworth, a 160-pounder. He's acting a little cocky out there, and why not? You make a play like that. Aaron Cardona, another player that had a tremendous year at Valley Union. This one probably out of reach for the South All-Stars, considering the amount of time left on the clock. We're in the 4th period, a 22-6 lead. And Waddell to the outside under heavy pressure, and he unloads, and that pass is complete downfield, but to the wrong team. And it's Jabari Smith with the interception. Right around the 45-yard line, and the North will take over with 5:54 left to play. Let's see if they can burn some of that clock. Jabari Smith gets to the outside, and he'll pick up maybe 5 on the play. You're wondering who holds the record for most rushing yards in an all-star game, and it doesn't matter. They've combined all the records. And it's 212 by Eloy Santa Cruz's Art Malone. Jabari Smith may be very close to that record now. Brought down by Houston Reynolds. And Jabari Smith, he had that little Michael Jordan, like, I can't explain it look. Shrugging his shoulders to the near side. He has been a one-man wrecking crew, but give a lot of credit to that front line. In that last play, some great protection. Eccles on this one is going to be brought down. With some outstanding blocking up front. J.D. Horlocker and Richard Carlson on that last play to help Jabari Smith break it loose for better than 30, 35 yards. Here he is again, putting on the moves, inside the 10, inside the 5. Smith has scored his 3rd touchdown of the night. And I don't think there's any question who will be the 2001 most valuable player. So that makes it a 28-6 count. And the North continues its dominance over the Southerners in this 1A Classic. 2-point conversion as Eckel will come out as the quarterback, and he will hand it off to Seaman, and he is going to be very close. Did he get in? And he is. He's in. 2-point conversion, good. North in total command, and there's the man of the hour. Orm's Jabari Smith. 3:29 left to go, and it's 30-6. Carlos Leyva, Eli Smith, Jabari Smith, and John Jang, and really all of those guys have played exemplary in this contest, representing a very small community up north, right up Interstate 17, there past Sunset Point, Orem, Arizona. Our thanks to all the parents who have bought videotapes. Our appreciation goes out to you. And we hope you've enjoyed this contest. 4th quarter action, 30-6. Matt Waddell not giving up as it's about 8 on the play. Looks like there's a penalty flag back, and it's going to go against the defense, so this may set up a first down.
On the field, defense.
First down inside the north half of the field, inside their territory at the north 48-yard line. And, well, I'll tell you what, almost another quarterback sack and another fine play by Clint Ellsworth. 2nd down and 9. Play action. Dump it off to the near side. Reynolds could not make the catch. 5'10", 190-pounder out of St. David. 3rd down coming up, 3rd and 9 for the South All-Stars. Going to the air attack. I don't know if that ball was partially deflected. No. It was Richard Carlson getting to Matt Waddell. And as much as we've talked about Jabari, and obviously he deserves a lot of credit here today, you got to give a lot of credit to that North defense. 4th down and 9. And the South will go for it. Looked like a hold there, but no call. And now up for grabs, long and deep, and just off the outstretched hands of Corey Holgate. And I believe the North is going to take over here on downs. So a frustrating evening for the South offense, and you got to give them some credit. They moved the ball against the North defense, but it was a bend but don't break kind of night for the North. And they lead at 30-6 here, late stages of the fourth period. You're watching Arizona's leader in amateur sports coverage. This is APN Sports. We'll be back. Two and a half left to play here in this contest. Seaman up the middle, and a gain of maybe 3 on the play. I think the tackle was made by, I don't know if that was Nelson Lewis or Maurice Asequeda. A gain of 4, second down and 6. Eckel, the pitch to Seaman again. And he breaks one, and he's off to the races near side, heading towards the end zone. Touchdown North. They've done it again. The young man out of Mogollon, making Ron Tenney very proud, has scored on a big-time touchdown play of over 50 yards. No penalty flags on the field, and it's 36-6, and a very exciting play to cap off a spectacular evening for the North. Extra point attempt, it's blocked, it's no good. 1:41 left to go. It's 36-6 in favor of the North, the men in blue. Couple of the stars. Well, we get to see some faces. A little pooch kick. I don't know if he meant to do that. That ball's up for grabs, and the North has it. Did they hold on to it, however? They sure did. Well, I'll tell you, when it rains and pours, and Clint Ellsworth getting in on the play. I think the South gave up about a minute and a half ago, which is all right. It's an all-star game. Here's Jabari dancing around. Be interesting to see where Jabari will end up this fall, if he will be playing football. I understand he's a very good basketball player, too. Valenzuela and Josh Bryce over there on the far sideline. You see the coaching staff: Crothers, Rodriguez, Aguayo, Klostrich, Corbin, Aguilar. Tough night for the South coaching staff. And up the middle it goes. Seaman again. He's got to be closing in on 100 yards, and that's it. The ball game is over. Your 2001 All-Star champs, the North All-Stars. Outstanding performance here in Casa Grande. Final score from the ballpark: the North All-Stars 36, the South 6. Stay with us. Jabari Smith is going to be named Most Valuable Player in just a moment. This is the Arizona Play-by-Play Network.
Number 3, Jabari Smith, 1.
Thanks so much for being with us. Jabari Smith, an outstanding performance here tonight. This has been a presentation of APN Sports. My name is Jeff Lowry. So long, everybody.